Why don't you stay the course? Because we have a mentality of when things get hard, we want to quit. Well, I am here to tell you that that's not an option if you work with me. I am going to try to keep you propelling forward, taking massive action to heal your body, because I know it's hard. And I'm trying to develop non-quitters in my academy. And so if you hop on board with me, I'm going to really be by your side and help you to implement all of these things that we talked about tonight. So I want to introduce you to somebody, and then I'm going to take your questions. I'm so excited to introduce you to Irene. Irene started in this group just like you guys did. And I can't wait for her to share her testimony. But when she started in this group, her blood sugars were in the high 300s, and she was on injectable insulin. Now, we're still working on reversing her diabetes, and we're still working on healing her insulin resistance, but she's come so far. She's come so far in only 6 or 7 months. Now her blood sugars are in the low 100s, but she's off insulin, you guys. When she started in this group, she was bedridden. She couldn't even walk and exercise. And I can't wait for you to meet her. She's so incredible. You're going to love hearing from her, and you're going to be inspired by her. So Irene, let's do this. I want you to come on, and I want you to talk to the girls. There she is. Okay, get to unmute, honey.
Hello.
Hi, Irene. I'm
Hi.
so excited for you to talk to these women.
Yes.
So excited. So the class I did tonight on the 13 hidden blood sugar, how many of those have you dealt with in the past?
All of them.
Right? And were you
one of them.
familiar? I mean, when you look back and you think about, some of those things, when you first learned about the academy, we started working on this, was it just overwhelming to think about, all these things that were happening to you, and you had really not a path to be able to start working on these things one by one? Was that overwhelming for you
Oh, yes. It was very
Yeah.
overwhelming. Yes.
Yeah. What was it about the process of trying to figure this out that was the most overwhelming for you?
I didn't know where to start,
Yeah.
and I didn't have any support.
Did you try when you were in the group, because you started in this group like all these other ladies,
Mhm.
when you were in the group, were you trying things, or you pretty much just were doing what your doctor said, or talk about that?
Oh, I was doing things what my doctor said, and they weren't working.
What was he telling you
So
to do?
he was telling me to take more insulin. Got to have more insulin. This is the
Huh.
only way your numbers are going to get down is if we give you more insulin.
And how many
And
units were you on?
I was on 75 units,
Once a day or twice a day?
once a day, and he was getting ready to put me on insulin for the nighttime too, and I didn't want that.
So with 75 units of insulin, your blood sugars were still in the 300s.
Yes,
Wow.
yes.
How were you feeling, like physically?
Oh, I didn't feel good. I felt sick all the time, and I didn't want to do anything. And when I took the insulin, it would bring my sugar down, and then as soon as I would start eating, it would bring it back up. So I was eating the wrong foods. They didn't teach me that I needed to change my diet. There was nothing said about changing diets. They said,
Wow.
yeah, so
Wow. Nothing was said about changing your nutrition. It was just put you on more medications.
yes,
So you were on 75 units. The doctor was getting ready to put you on more,
yes,
and your blood sugars were 300 or so. You joined the academy. You were scared, I'm sure, and you were like nervous, I'm sure, right?
yes,
We
very
get
nervous.
you on, and fast forward, we'll talk about some of the in between, but fast forward, you're off insulin right now.
Oh, yes,
And your blood sugars we're not done, but your blood sugars are in the hundreds
yes, they are.
without insulin.
Right, right. And I never thought that would happen. because my doctors told me that I'd have to be on insulin the rest of my life.
And you just recently had an appointment with your doctor. And what did he say when you said you weren't on insulin?
They couldn't believe it. And they said I was doing an excellent job and uh, keep moving forward.
Isn't that amazing? Did you
Yeah.
ever think that
No.
this would be possible for you?
No. No. No.
And when you started too, and this broke my heart because you shared this, early on, but you were feeling so sick that you weren't able to even get up and enjoy life and walk, and you were pretty much sitting in a chair all day, right?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
And now tell the girls what you're doing now.
I exercise every day. I walk. I have grandchildren that I spend time with. Just keeping busy and moving.
And I know for sure she exercises because she takes my bike cycle class. So, you wouldn't even believe this. Going from somebody who is so chronically ill and being able to be where she's at in just under 6-7 months. It's crazy. I'm
Yes.
so happy for you. But here's the deal. You've worked hard.
Yes.
There's nothing easy about the process, is it?
No. No, it's not easy.
But is it worth it?
Oh, it's worth it. Yes. Yes, it's worth every bit of it.
It's worth the time you're putting in, and can you talk about what has been the most rewarding for you in this journey so far?
Oh, the most rewarding is seeing my numbers, under 100 at times, so it's really great, and I feel good. I'm able to do things where before I had no energy and I felt sick. So,
Wow, girl. So
yeah.
amazing. So amazing. We're on our
And
way.
I know, and I know I have a lot more work to do, but I'm getting there. And I see the light at the end of the tunnel now. And before it was just, you know,
But this is kind of what when I mentioned earlier is that all of you guys in this group, and even you, Irene, you're being told that when you have diabetes, there's no hope for you. And how
right.
depressing is that? You go
Oh,
into your physician or people, and you get bombarded with, you're a failure, you're doing the wrong thing, we have to increase your insulin, and no wonder why people want to give up. No wonder
yeah,
there's no hope. You feel like crap as it is, and then
yeah,
there's no strategy or no hope. They're not giving you any sort of path, which is why I'm so grateful that you made the decision to take care of you, because when you were in that situation, I would imagine it would have been a really hard decision for you, or was it? Maybe it wasn't, but I would imagine it was a hard decision for you to make the decision to come on board and to do something about your health, or was it? Tell me.
oh yes, it was hard at first. Um, but I knew that if I wanted to live, I have to do something. I have to make a change. And I had been watching you for a year, but I didn't know. Um, I thought, well, it's just another scam, and yeah, yeah.
I'm a
So
scam. Yeah, right. You guys will all learn about me. I am not a scam. But I appreciate everybody that stalks me, because I do agree with you and with a lot of the other girls who have told me in the past that they wanted to make sure, and I get it. I do your
yeah,
due diligence, but when they hear women like you talk about this, how can you not just be inspired, right?
right.
You truly are an inspiration, Irene. I'm so proud of
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
So proud of you.
And I couldn't do this without you. There's nobody out there that I've come across that, even it's just amazing how much I've learned from you. And how much I feel so good,
Yeah.
and I'm able to enjoy life instead
Mhm.
of just existing on the couch. So
The last
yeah,
question I want to ask you is talk about just because you were a really kind of had a bad case of type 2. I mean, you did.
Mhm.
And we're gonna continue to get you out of it, but you had a really bad case of it. And explain to the girls what has kept you propelling forward to stick with the program, to continue getting the results. What part of the academy has just helped you to be able to stay the course during the difficult times?
Well, we have a good support group in the academy, and there are many women in there that are always there to help you and give you the encouragement, and just it helps. I think this is why I am moving forward, because there are many special ladies in there that, care,
Mm-hmm.
and we become like a part of a family. So
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoy this.
So give a message to anybody in this group who's watching, because I know there's women who could relate to you. There's women in this group right now and watching this that are type 2. Their blood sugars are in the 200-300s. They're at their wits' end. They're sad. They're depressed. They're struggling. They have no idea what to do next. Speak to them. Give them a message.
This is the best thing that you can do for yourself. You'll feel so much better, and you'll be able to enjoy life and enjoy being with others, and not feel that you're gonna be sick all the time, because now I'm never sick, and I'm able to enjoy being with family and friends, and yeah.
You are one little busy beaver. I'm telling you, you're on the go all the time.
Yes.
That blows my mind. Well, thank you so much, Irene, for not only talking to the girls and sharing your story, but I'm so blessed to have you a part of this group, and you've blessed me more than once. I consider you such a dear friend, and you're just an amazing woman, and I just love you so much, and I'm so proud of you, and I'm so excited for what's ahead for you.
Yes. Thank you very much.
All right, darling. I'm going to go answer some questions. So thanks again for sharing. Okay.
Okay. Bye
Bye.
bye.